You cannot wait around for certainty for you to start enjoying your life. I feel like absolute crap today. Um, but I was having this thought earlier, and I just really kind of wanted to get it out there. If you think that you're ever going to get to a point where you have 100% certainty as to what's going to happen next, you're just not. There's always going to be a little bit of ambiguousness out there. Like when you put yourself out there in any way or you try anything, you're never going to have 100% guaranteed success. And whenever you start to build your mental health, or you build your soul and you build your existence around the idea of certainty, and a lot of us don't even realize we're doing it. You might say, well, this doesn't apply to me. Well, maybe it does, and you just don't realize it. Maybe this is something that happens in the background of your mind, because it's not really one of those things that's super obvious, because it just feels so normal and conditioned that we don't even really think about it. But I want you to ask yourself, like I'm asking myself, what areas of your life are you looking for certainty so much that it's causing you to not be able to enjoy the day, not being able to enjoy the moment, where you're trying to have like a guarantee of success, and you're looking for cues that things are gonna be okay, that things are gonna go the way that you want them to. And what you'll find underneath that, if you can identify the places where you're looking for certainty, then I think the next step is to ask, okay, why do I need this to be so certain? Like, why do I need the guarantee that something's gonna go a certain way? And underneath that, you'll probably find that it's because you have a belief system that is telling you that you need things to go this way in order for you to be happy. And I think that's where a lot of us could just start and end it. And I think if we could take like 10 minutes and work through that really quickly, and we're not going to do this right now, but maybe when you finish watching this video, take 5 minutes and ask yourself, where am I searching for certainty? And not only that, what does that look for certainty say about my underlying beliefs? Because a lot of us think that we choose to believe things. A lot of us think that beliefs are things that we go through life and we select. You know, whenever you were a kid, you didn't choose to believe in Santa Claus. You were conditioned to believe in Santa Claus. And so when it came time to not believe in Santa Claus, it was sort of a jolt. It's like, okay, I've been conditioned to do this and now I'm not. Okay, and you get over it pretty quickly. A lot of people don't realize, even as an adult, you can change your belief systems just as quickly. I mean, I remember when my brother told me Santa didn't exist, and within like 2 hours, I was completely over it. It's kind of like, at first you're shocked, and then you're like, oh, okay. It starts to make sense. You can change your belief system now as an adult the exact same way. And a lot of you, and a lot of us, me included, are sludging through life with anxiety for a lot of us are sludging through life with an anxiety that is rooted in a belief system that has us looking for certainty in something. Like, I cannot be happy unless I'm guaranteed this kind of financial success. Okay, let's get specific. I cannot be happy unless this job goes the way I want it to. I cannot be happy if my income isn't at this level unless I can guarantee an income. I cannot be happy if this person and I don't have some kind of relationship. All right, I need our relationship to be certain. I need to know that they love me and that they're going to be here with me. And you know, when you have certainty, it feels good. But if you become addicted to it, and it's the source of your life, and it's the source of your strength, and it's the source of your joy, then you're never going to have consistency in your life. You're never going to have consistency in your joy. You're never going to have consistency in your peace if you are so heavily reliant on certainty for you to have any of those things. Certainty is mostly a lie. Nothing is certain on earth. We're all going to die. Only thing that's certain in life is death and taxes. Everything else is going to fade away. There's going to be moments where you are disappointed by somebody that you care about, and there are going to be moments where you disappoint them, and that's just part of life. And so if you're searching for certainty, then you are running after something that you're never going to find, and you're just going to wear yourself out. So if you're on that treadmill, if you're kind of just on that loop, maybe this is a good time to stop and ask yourself if you can hop off of it. Maybe this is a good time for you to stop and ask, hey, am I wearing myself out for no gain? Because nothing will be certain. And then once you realize that the only certainty is nothing certain, it allows you to let go of results. Like you can just start to let go. Things can just be what they are. You have nothing to prove. If things don't go your way, you can still be happy. Like if things don't go the way that you want them to, you can still be happy. That's the fundamental truth. And whether or not you believe it has everything to do with whether or not you're going to be happy. But if things don't go the way that you want them to, you can still be happy. You can still enjoy the day. Fresh air, deep breaths. I mean, think about the people who have absolutely horrible things going for them, and they still have a meal at the end of the day, right? I mean, there's people who are in significantly worse situations than you, and they still sit down at the end of every day with the meal, and a lot of them are happier than you. That's what's so funny. You have so much more certainty probably than a lot of people have, and they're happier than you. And it's like you hear these stories all the time of people who have cancer then beat it, and they talk about how it changed their life forever because it taught them just to live in the moment, and it taught them nothing was certain. You hear them say things like nothing's guaranteed, and we've heard it so many times that it just kind of starts to like become background noise. But I think that there is some truth that we can find without having to get cancer that is essentially, nothing is certain. So stop stressing about certainty. You're not going to find it. And that maybe that's hard to hear, but it shouldn't be. Because happiness, people are still happy without it. People all over the world don't have certainty, and they're still happy. And so, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point, but just a thought.